I know what you might be thinking. Where's the WuGi 2? Where is the Peru Plus? Well, it's underneath the equate. There he is, the little dragon. He's just chilling. He's having a good time. But yeah, this is going to be the WuGi 2 follow-up review. I guess it's been 2 months, and it's a great mousepad. Really nice, really fast, really slow. It's got everything, you know, everything you want. But something I just wanted to add, like the Peru Plus base, on its own, it's kind of not so great. But if you put another mousepad on top of it, the thing doesn't fucking move. Like, it just does not move. It moves a bit. I mean, I guess. But when I'm actually playing, it's never moved. It's actually the most solid thing. So I've been able to enjoy the equate, finally, after a billion years. So, if you got an equate, if you got any mousepad with a crap base and it just slides all over the place, these Peru Plus, man, they're like a great base pad to put other mousepads on top of. And then just, it's so effective. It's just so good. It's so good. It would be really nice if Esports Tiger, like, if they offered thicker mousepads, I guess. I don't know if it's the height or if it's the way that the mousepads, the dual friction, who knows, man. There's something going on, but it's really cool. It's really nice. But yeah, the rocket skates have made me revisit every mousepad I've had, because mouse skates, man, they make massive difference. Like, mousepads just feel so freaking different depending on the skates you're using. But yeah, so let's get this equate out of here. I've been using the equate, and I like it a lot because I've been playing a lot of Valorant, and the equate's freaking fabulous for that. And the WuGi 2 is also fabulous for that. In fact, the WuGi 2 is pretty freaking crazy. How do I say? The micro is virtually effortless. Like, it's so easy to the point where if you have a high sense, like when I play Apex Legends, I play at like 30 centimeters or something. 30, 24 or something, somewhere in that range, where it's like really high sense, and it's I can't stop on time a lot of the time, so I've actually lowered my sense when I use this mousepad, because it's just, there's basically zero stopping power when it comes to micro. But when you go for the big sweeping motions, the stopping power is there, and it's like audible. Let me see if you can hear it. Like, it's got a noise, and it's I don't know how they do it. I don't know how it works. It's polyester, right? It's a synthetic material. And I guess, like, if you ever had gym shorts and you, like, feel them, it feels smooth. But then when you're actually making the big sweeping motions, it's a scratchy, abrasive surface. That's exactly what this feels like. So, if you're playing at a lower sense, like when I play Valorant, it's like at 46 centimeters. And anything north of that, this mousepad actually slaps, like, really hard, because it's, you get the effortless micro, but you also get the stopping power when you're making the big sweeping motions. It's pretty crazy, man. It's pretty crazy. What else do I say? The Peru Plus base, right? It's okay. Honestly, it's not any different from any other mousepad, really. There's like, if your wrist is in the middle of the pad, the thing will not move. It's like a brick, but there's like the slip zone, right? If you get over here, it's very easy. And that happens a lot if you're playing at a lower sense, or if you're just like, you just have your forearm. But as long as you're aware of that, it's pretty easy to avoid the slip zone, or just keep your weight more onto the wrist, towards the center of the mousepad, so then the mousepad just doesn't move. Or, even better yet, you stack 2 of these mousepads on top of each other, or you stack whatever, you know, you get the double. You double up, and then, like, it just does not move. It's very effective when there's more height. The lesser height, yeah, not super effective, but that, I mean, now at least I have a purpose for the what is it called, the Grandmaster MOR. I can just use that as a base pad for when I'm using all the other mouse pads, and it's just, it's really fabulous. It's really great. Never have to worry about a mouse base again. But yeah, this mouse pad, I mean, depending on the mouse skates you use, it really doesn't change. Like, it still has the same feeling. Of course, when you use the smoother, faster skates like Tiger Ice or whatever's on these Rocket mice, there it's a lot faster than, you know, than reasonable a lot of the time, I guess. But with these slower ones, the smoother, and not smoother, but like, you know, the slower skates or whatever, this mouse pad is pretty cool, pretty great, pretty fabulous, pretty incredible. I don't know what the difference is, but there is a difference. Like, this feels like there's more friction, there's more feedback, right? Like, I can feel the abrasiveness of this material. Let me check my notes and see what else I had to say about this lovely mousepad. I wrote some weird crap. I don't know what I wrote, but I wrote some stuff. But yeah, the low stopping power is kind of problematic if you play at a higher sense. If you play at a really high sense, it's just like, if you want a really fast mousepad with no stopping power, then this is perfect. And then if you also want to get the stopping power, and it definitely feels like there's more friction, right? Like at micro level, it's virtually effortless to make the mouse move. And then when you get to this level, you can feel the freaking friction, man. Like the friction's crazy. It's as bad as the Equate. Like it's crazy. It's really crazy. With these mouse skates as well, the Equates actually feels faster than the WuGi too, which is wild. But I guess just that's how it is. Mouse skates, man, freaking crazy. But let me see what else I wrote. I wrote wiggle aiming. I don't know what I meant by that. What the hell is wiggle aiming, dude? It's a very stiff pad, so it's gonna be painful on your wrist, or wherever you rest the weight of your body. Since I was resting it on the wrist because of the slip zone. Yeah, it's pretty painful, and I had a swollen, my wrist swelled. It was bad. So I stopped using this pad for a little bit because of that, and then I got this lovely thing. If you have any of the wrist supports or just a bracelet or something to make it more comfortable or something, you gotta do that, because this is a very hard pad, and you kind of you're tempted to put all the weight into the base of your wrist, which I guess also can cause carpal tunnel. So maybe not a great idea. Maybe just be careful with that. Up and down feels slower than left to right. Yeah, that is true. I guess it's the weave. It's a diagonal weave, and going up and down definitely feels a lot more abrasive than going left and right. I think you can even hear it. I don't know, dude. I think that's pretty much everything I said. Effortless micro, while having high dynamic friction, like while you're moving. It's just weird that the friction, or how much it feels, like how much feedback, or how the friction feels, how fast the pad feels, really depends on how large and sweeping your motions are. If you have ticklish skin, probably not for you. Yeah, it is an abrasive material, and it is pretty tickly, gives me the goosebumps sometimes. But I think that's gonna be it. This was a little bit different. I don't know. I went over just my thoughts, and that's what I normally do, but it feels like this was a different type of video than usual. But, I feel good about it. So I'm probably going to end it here and just say I do recommend this pad. I really like this mouse pad. It is one of my top favorites. I don't know if it's still my favorite, because now that I'm using the Equate with these mouse skates, the Equate feels really good. It feels really good. But yeah, I don't know. I gotta keep going through all my mouse pads, because I keep rediscovering just the beauty of the mouse in the pad and the skate, and how everything adds together and creates harmony and creates a gaming experience that I will, something. But yeah, hope you enjoyed. This wallpaper is pretty cool. It's like some anime chick. She's got an umbrella. It's very Taiwan-esque. I guess Japan, it rains there too. But it's pretty cool wallpaper. And I'll see you next time. If you're wondering what program I use to get all these things, it is some Chinese program called Up Ooh. And it's yeah. A lot of the time the pictures don't work because they got the servers in China, so. But yeah. Anyway, folks, adios. I'll see you next time. Hope you had a good time. Hope these thoughts were pretty useful for you. This is a good mouse pad. It will perform well, not affected by humidity. It is just absolutely beautiful. Temperature, humidity, throw anything at it. It is polyester. Polyester ain't gonna do shit when that stuff, hits the fan or whatever. So yeah, bye-bye. Adios.